There are a lot of really innovative tech tools available for small business owners to save time, money, and to boost productivity. Here again to demonstrate some of the latest high-tech gadgets on the market is Ramon Ray, the editor of smallbiztechnology.com. Thank you. I love these segments.
Thank you.
Let's start with this one.
Sure.
It's a printer. It's sleek looking. That's what I see.
This is a printer from HP called PhotoSmart. And the advantage of this printer, many times printers have to connect to PCs. This printer can connect to the web without a PC. So what you have here are applications that you can scroll through and see here. So you want to see your calendar, you want to see your schedule, you want to see reviews from Yelp, whatever it is that small businesses need, you can access web applications through the printer with no PC.
And how much is something like this?
This is about $200, $200 to $400. Very cheap, very affordable.
That's reasonable.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's move on. What's this?
And this is a product from Ignite and Netgear. So it's a traditional hard drive. You store files on it on-premise in your office, which we all have. However, what happens when you're traveling? How can you access those files? So this tool enables you to have your files also in the cloud accessible via the internet.
So also it saves you. I mean, if there's something happens to this, you have it in another place also.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's great. Yep. Okay, moving on. What's this?
And what this is here is a traditional barcode scanner that you see when you shop for clothes or shop for food. We all know UPC's barcode technology.
Yep.
But the advantage of that is what we're trying to explain is that small businesses can do that as well. So you simply pull the trigger. And, for example, let's say you have a form that requires a lot of data entry. Instead of making mistakes and taking a long time to do that, put that information on a barcode to save time, be faster, and increase accuracy, especially in the medical industry or places like that.
Right, okay. Yeah. And then moving on to these. These, I think, are very, very cool.
It's very powerful, JJ, and I think what these two devices are credit card scanners to be able to accept credit cards wherever you are. So let's say you're a florist, you're in the middle of Manhattan, you're in the middle of Texas, wherever you are. You can take a device like this. And so instead of having to say, I can't accept credit cards, you can take your credit card and not worry about what happens. So you have a credit card, you take your wallet out, here's my credit card, and I say, well, I have to charge you, JJ, $5 or $20. You take your credit card, you just slide it like that, put the information in, generate a receipt, and...
That's so neat. I mean, car rental companies have been doing it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
They've been doing that for a long time when I turned my rental car, but it's so neat that any small business can do this.
It's powerful. And this is a similar product. Of course, you can't get a receipt here, but what it is you have a small slide, so everybody has an iPhone or a Droid or a Windows device. You put the device in there, and similar, you have your credit card, you slide it, and you charge the person.
And look, I mean, not for business, but if you could accept credit cards, if I owe you $20, I could give it to you on my credit card.
I like it.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, the other thing we have here, JJ, is a scanner. So we all know traditional scanners, they scan paper.
Right.
What's nice about this is that you have the scanning technology here and you have a receipt. Let's say you came back from a long trip and that instead of manually inputting all this information, the scanner takes the receipt, reads the information on the receipt, and can intelligently find out what the information is. So I think that's the advantage of that. It scans through, pulls the information in, and it reads the receipt, takes the tax, who the vendor is, what it is, and adds it to your device.
And again, no more manual inputting, which solves, saves a lot of problems.
Absolutely.
Maybe mistakes later on.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then this is a fancy-looking printer.
It's a fancy-looking printer, exactly. Some people may call it a microwave or a TV, but it is a printer. And this is a printer from Lexmark called Lexmark Genesis. And what that is you have your photos from your small business customers or your documents, whatever it is. But the key is it's small, svelte, and the speed.
Okay, so for scanning.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so watch this. Most scanners, bzz, bzz,
yeah, it takes a long time.
You open it up, put your document or your photo in there.
Oh, that's so fast. So in essence, it's just taking a quick picture.
Absolutely.
All right, I love these, and all of them are pretty reasonable.
Very affordable.
You told us this one, $200 to $400 that anyone can get that.
Yep.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you, JJ.
This is so fun, and we'll see. Hopefully, some of these help out some of the small businesses out there.
I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you.